guys, so I'm back with another experiment. I just got this washi tape from Simon Says Stamp, and it's this Kelly Perky washi, and it's in white, so I thought that I would stamp on it with a couple of different kinds of inks and see how it turned out and if it smeared or not. The reason I bought white was so that I could make my own designs. So I'm going to give it a try and let you watch and see if it's something that maybe you'll want to do or not. Let me put a couple of pieces down here. So the first ink that I have is Stays On, because Stays On is good for like slick surfaces. Let me just grab a stamp real quick. Okay, so I have this stamp from Stampin' Up. It's old, it's from like 2004, and this is the design on it. It's like a screen. So let's try that. And I'll start out with the Stays On, and I'm just going to ink a little portion of it because I'm not going to be doing, you know, the whole thing in this one ink. This may need to be re-inked. Okay. And I'm using a foam stamp pad, which gives you a better impression. Okay, so there is the washi tape with the stamp on it, and let me dry it with my heat gun real quick to see if that will help. Okay, so I'm going to let that sit for just a few minutes and then I'll wipe it to see if it smears. And I'm going to clean this off. I hate the smell of Stays On. Ugh, so strong. Okay, and then I'm going to try another kind of ink. Let's try, let's see, what do I have here? VersaFine and Deep Lagoon. And I'll use a different corner that's dry. This is a really good ink, the VersaFine inks. I love them. Okay. Okay, so there is the VersaFine, and we'll let that dry for a minute too. Once they dry, then we'll rub them and stuff to see if they smear. But let me grab another kind. We'll try Stampin' Up. And I have this new color called Strawberry Slush. So let's give that a try and see how it works. And again, I'm just going to ink the corner. Oh, there's a little dot of paper. There was a little dot of paper, which is why there is this little, let me zoom in a little bit so you can see better. There's a little dot of paper that was on my stamp, so it left that. So that's not the ink's fault, that's my fault. Okay, and then let's try a different stamp, something that's not quite as detailed. This stamp from Hero Arts, and it's got arrows on it, so we could try that. And it's just a clean background stamp. We can try that here. What kind of ink should we use? Let's see. How about Hero Arts Shadow Ink? And this is the mid-tone shadow ink in Forever Green. And I'm just going to ink up a small portion of the stamp. We'll see how that dries. That looks really, really wet, so I'm not sure how that one's going to work. And I need a new wipey. And then last, I think we should try Memento. Memento dries pretty quickly, so that might work good on washi. I don't know. We will see. So I'm just going to ink up one little corner. This stamp is kind of big to be doing washi tape, but it's just an experiment, so it's not like I'm going to use it. Or maybe I could. Okay. So there's Memento. Alright, so let's hit this with the heat gun just to make sure they're all dry, and then we will see how well they did. That should be good. It still looks like the Hero Arts is still pretty wet, even though I dried it mostly. So we'll start with the Stays On. Make sure my finger's dry. So Stays On is not smearing at all. That's working pretty well. Actually, it worked perfectly. There's my finger, so it's clean. And then we have the VersaFine, which did not work. As you can see, it just smeared right off even after I heat dried it. Then we have the red, or the Strawberry Slush, which was Stampin' Up. Does not work. And then Hero Arts does not work. It looks like it's going to be Stays On. And the Memento does not work either. So if you're going to buy this Kelly Parkey washi tape, or any kind of washi tape I guess, and stamp on it, it looks like out of the brands that I've tried, Stays On is the only one that will work. And of course, I wanted to make some in different colors, so now I'm going to have to get Stays On in different colors because I only have black. Alright, so that was just my little experiment. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any questions, leave them below. If you know of another ink that works really well on the washi and doesn't smear, and you know, this, it's got to be like this kind of, it's like real washi, not homemade washi. Let me know, because I'd love to try it out. Alright, thanks guys, bye!